welcome to the Posh Travel Blog. Welcome back to our Patreon members and our subscribers. I'm Christina.
And I'm Stuart.
And we're very, very excited, really bubbling over. We are in Cairo, you can see behind us. We're at the Four Seasons Hotel. We've got a Nile view room here, and we're about to embark on Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, the SS Sphinx.
Yes, we're actually doing their package, so we've flown in. We've got 2 nights pre-stay at the Four Seasons, and they're actually going to be taking us to the Grand Egyptian Museum and the Citadel in the first 2 nights. And also there's extra optional excursions that you can do as well. And then we've got fly down to Luxor for 7 nights on the cruise, and then back to Cairo, back in this luxurious hotel for 2 more nights. And then we're going to see the Sphinx and the pyramids, and it's going to be absolutely amazing.
It really is. I mean, we're just absolutely blown away with this hotel, the welcome we had. We'll drop some footage in for you now, but oh my gosh, wasn't it something else?
Height of luxury. I mean, the service is 5-star deluxe. It's absolutely amazing. And you know, you hear all these horror stories about Egypt, and you Google things, oh, it's going to be terrible, we're going to be hounded, it's going to be awful and all scary. But I can assure you, from the moment we landed, we have been treated so well. We have not been hassled by one person so far. No,
we've been treated like absolute royalty. People are so gentle, have been so gracious to us. We're just absolutely blown away. It's our first day and I already can't wait to come back. So that tells you it is amazing. And Uniworld to choose this hotel, the Four Seasons, occasionally they use the Ritz-Carlton, but this is the finest hotel, or the 2 finest hotels in Cairo. So what a start to this holiday.
And we have stayed in some amazing hotels, and this one's up there with them so far. It's been absolutely wonderful. We've got a lovely room. With the Uniworld package, you just get standard room included. But when we asked at reception, can we upgrade? They said yes, and they've given us, we paid for an upgrade, so you could do the same.
That's it. If they've got availability for a Nile view room, if you prefer, then just you can negotiate on check-in and pay a supplement if they've got the availability. So we're fortunate they have. So what an introduction to our video.
Yeah, it's amazing. And they've got a lovely swimming pool here. I think there's a spa, choice of restaurants. We're going to show you some of that as we go. And yeah.
So we had an amazing lunch on arrival while we were waiting for our room to be ready. As I say, the service was second to none. The lunch was exquisite. So yeah, I can't wait to show you more.
Yeah, so we'll take you on our journey. So we're going to show you the 2-day pre-stay and where we go. And then obviously we'll take you on the flight down to Luxor and join that fabulous river cruise. Uniworld have invited us on this river cruise. We've been with Uniworld a number of times. The first time we went, we actually booked our own river cruise and loved it so much, and did a video for them. And now they've invited us on. They want us to showcase this trip, and I couldn't think of a more fabulous trip to showcase. So.
Absolutely, and it's actually going to be my 100th cruise. Can you believe? And my very first cruise, 35 years ago, was an Egyptian river cruise. So what is the chances of that? So
and it wasn't a luxurious river cruise.
It certainly was not. No, it certainly wasn't.
But this one will be.
So yeah, no, this is doing it in style, isn't it? So yeah, I can't wait to take you on our journey with us.
So good morning, everybody.
Morning.
We had a wonderful night's sleep last night, and today is the first day of our Uniworld organised tour. Well, I suppose last night's hotel stay was as well. And today we've been up at 6:30 because at 8 o'clock we're leaving to go to the Grand Citadel and then the Grand Egyptian Museum this afternoon.
So how exciting is that? It's the brand new Egyptian Museum, so it's only just recently opened, so really looking forward to seeing that. So we'll drop some footage in for you. The hotel is out of this world, the Four Seasons. We're just blown away by it. And last night we went to the bar, the Asian bar, which was had a feeling like you were in Raffles. It was so
it's very
colonial.
elegant.
They had a piano playing in there, and it just had it was so atmospheric in there with amazing views over the Nile. And then we followed that by one of the many dining venues here. We went to Byblos, which is the fine dining Lebanese restaurant. Wow,
that was
what an
amazing.
Experience that was.
Christina never eats her portion of food, so I eat hers. And this morning, I am seriously hummused out. I can't eat any more hummus. It was absolutely first class. It was amazing. The service, second to none.
It's just, yeah. And they even did a dessert for us. If you're following us on Instagram, you'll see that. But it was like, they actually put the Posh Travel Blog. But this is just the little extras at Four Seasons, the touches that they do. And it was just exquisite.
So we won't ramble on any longer. Got to go and meet our group. The first time we're going to meet them. So yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It.
Well, we're just about to enter the Egyptian Museum, but no microphones allowed, so I can't actually do any commentary, so I'll just do some images. But this is going to be amazing, so I'll just pan round. But yeah, if the sound's bad here, it's because the microphones are on the bus. So we're through. I haven't got my microphones on, like I just mentioned. But we're at the entrance of the Grand Egyptian Museum gem, and then look at it. It looks
really
incredible.
impressive, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
And
Exciting.
in there is a room for Tutankhamun with all of the artifacts on display, over 5,000 artifacts that were taken from out of the tomb by Howard Carter and itemised. They're all here to see. So
Wonderful.
can't wait. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
So we've been up bright and breezy, 4 o'clock wake-up call for a flight down to Luxor to join the river cruise.
No, it's about 4:45 now, and we're being picked up at 5:30 this morning. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's an early one.
That's it. And when we get to Luxor, they're taking our luggage straight to the ship, and then we're doing a tour of Karnak Temple. So yeah,
That'd be
fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah.
But yesterday, this trip alone is worth coming on just for the Egyptian Museum.
Oh, we want to go back, don't we? There's just, and that Tutankhamun's
Oh.
private collection. Wow, just take your breath away.
The way they've laid it out, it's just unbelievable that's thousands of years old. I mean, it's as if it was just painted yesterday, and some of the jewellery Christina
the
had her
jewel-
eye on.
I know. They're just like the designs are like what we'd see today, and the colours. You just can't get your head around it. You say sort of over 5,000 years old, nearly.
Amazing,
Yeah.
but they've done spectacularly well with that museum. It's just a masterpiece. It's stunning. So yeah, you've got it, everybody. Just come to Egypt just to go to that. It's just incredible. So, right, they've taken the bags. We've got to run.
We'll see you in Luxor.
Bye. So that was a really smooth journey, wasn't it?
Fantastic, so slick. Yeah, we just didn't have to think about anything. Everything was done for us. A check-in, wasn't it? Literally, we just were herded along and didn't have to think about a thing.
I didn't even know what the flight number or anything was. It was just going along like sheep, which is lovely for a change because usually we're organising everything.
It was wonderful. And Luxor, again, a lovely little airport, really brand new, or relatively new, wasn't it? And very efficient. And now we are in the marvellous Karnak Temple. Absolutely just take your breath away, doesn't it?
Gorgeous. And we just had a look around all the temples and everything. And we're going to show you. I'm getting a bit panicky then because that bloke just walked past me. And they've got a thing about microphones. And I thought, oh, here we go. We're going to get done about microphones again. But no, they seem all right here, thank goodness. So yeah, well, I've just panned round and shown you, but that is spectacular. And how on earth, he was telling us how they actually got the obelisk to stand up straight, and it's just incredible.
You really can't get your head around it, can you? It's just.
I mean, those pillars are like 60 feet high, and God knows what they weigh. I think he said that obelisk was 90 tons or something.
It's mind-blowing, it really is.
Amazing, it's just amazing. I never thought, I know you've been to Karnak Temple before, because she said, oh, it's amazing, but I was blown away when we walked in. I just thought, I can't believe this, because you stand and you look down where the royal procession used to come up the boat and everything, and with all these pillars and
you can sort of picture it, can't you? Just you're there in the moment. But I think when I came all those years ago, I didn't appreciate, I was much younger then. I think you get to a certain age and you really appreciate just the history. And I've had surroundings.
I had a look for James Bond and Jaws, but I didn't see them anywhere. Because Spy Who Loved Me was filmed here, so I'm going to drop some footage in of that as well.
That's it. But this is just 15 minutes from Luxor Airport, so we've got the same coach, so we've just left our belongings on board, and and then they'll take us to the ship. So fantastic morning.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Such good organisation. So well done, Uniworld.
Guys, we're almost here. Please make sure when we leave the bus, please make sure we don't leave anything behind.
So we've arrived. There's Christina. And we're embarking the ship. But this isn't the ship, because our ship's docked the other side. In Egypt, the ships all dock next to each other, so ours is on the other side, so we haven't seen it yet. We're going through MS La Traviata before we get there. Exciting, isn't it, Christina? Oh, I fell down the step.
God, you're going to end up in the Nile.
So we have arrived.
In more ways than one.
We've just been shown into our cabin, which is actually not a cabin, it's the royal suite.
The top suite on board this ship.
So we're extremely lucky, and it's absolutely stunning. The whole ship is actually, I mean, it's just wonderful, isn't it?
It's permanent grin.
So we're going to show you around the suite. We came on board, we had a little orientation chat, and then everybody went to their cabins. Ours wasn't quite ready, so we went for lunch, and it was amazing, the lunch. I was thinking, well, what's the food like going to be on board? But it was like Egyptian food, but the flavours.
It was an explosion of flavours, wasn't it? It was just incredible.
It was, they'd used all these herbs and spices. I had this chicken, well, they just said chicken and lemon, and I thought, well, but I don't know how they did the sauce. I've asked the chef for the recipe, but it was just absolutely gorgeous. The salad counter was amazing. They had this cheese with grilled aubergine in it and all different. I'm going to show you all this anyway.
The food is just, absolutely in its glory.
I went up to the chef and I just said, I've got to say that was just an amazing lunch. It really was.
Exquisite.
So I'm really impressed. I mean, they had steamed vegetables, they had such a gorgeous selection of desserts, soups and everything. But we will show you all of this. But right now, we're going to show you this fabulous suite.
The royal suite. I don't feel as if I'm dressed appropriately. Obviously, we've had a long day. We left Cairo, we were up at 4 this morning, and it's quite chilly first thing in the morning in Cairo. So jumpers on and jeans, and then obviously we've arrived. We did the tour of Karnak Temple, which is incredible.
That was amazing, that was.
So yeah, and And the temperature here is so much warmer, isn't it, in Luxor? So I'm looking forward to having a nice bath and getting dressed up or just freshened up.
Yeah, this is, well, we're in the right place. And I always call Christina Princess, so she's in the right suite. So we'll show you around.
So this is our grand hall inn. Look at this with the lovely table there. I can't get my words out actually.
The excitement.
Yeah.
This is our reception area.
That's it. I can't even think. A console table with a grand mirror there, and just look at these wall coverings. It's just so.
It's like material,
wonderful.
and they did that when we were on the Venice cruise. And they always theme their ships to the area that you're in, and this really does feel. And wait till you see the bathroom. It's just wonderful. Just
look at this for a bedroom area, and look at the carved ceiling and the colours in here and the royal blue velvet headboard. It's just like a floating palace. And then the view out. Imagine waking up to this in the morning. We've got 2 sets of French doors here, French balconies.
Crumbs.
We are absolutely ruined.
This is amazing.
I can't believe it. Just look at these bedside lamps, Stu, as well. It's just the attention to detail.
Got to show the bathroom.
Oh, coming. So yes, into our bathroom, through the walk-through closet with mirrors here. It's just so ornate, so grand.
Robes.
Lovely robes on the back of the door.
And I think in the wardrobes, hanging space, and there's a safety deposit box as well.
And then into the bathroom, you've got marble double vanity unit here, walk-in shower.
I just love this design.
Isn't it fabulous?
These tiles. There's the walk-in shower. Look at that. The ceiling.
So ornate.
And then we have a bath as well.
I mean, we're on a river ship. This is just... The size of this suite is unbelievable.
Double that palace here. Look at that. And I always say on our videos, we're going to be very happy in here.
I think.
But wait for it, everybody. It doesn't end there.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, so you've got this lovely, that royal blue velvet sofa here. But just the books, as I say, the attention to detail is just spot on. And another grand sofa in here with another TV. And then just look at this.
Look at the view.
So spectacular.
The front of the ship. And there's Sphinx actually on the front of the ship. Look at that, that's amazing.
Okay, before I proceed in, I would like to thank you very much for choosing Uniworld, for choosing Egypt and coming to our lovely ship here and come to discover the Pharaoh's land.
Morning, everyone.
We're in Dendera, and not many ships can go here.
No, I think only 6 in the complete Nile actually go this far north.
Yeah, because we've sailed north and then we're going to sail back south. But to see this fabulous temple, I'll just turn it round. Look at that.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
So we'll show you some more images. We had a fabulous meal last night. The food on board's excellent. Really enjoyed it.
On a table for 6 last night, so it was a little bit awkward to film because we'd just met the other 2 couples, but they were really great company. We've got a wonderful crowd on board, so we had a brilliant evening there. It was like a captain's welcome reception, so we'll drop in a little bit of footage for you now so you can see that. But, yeah, really wonderful evening. Bed early because we had to be up early this morning. It's all early starts so that you miss the crowds and obviously the heat of the day. So, and to see it sort of as the sun is rising is the most magical moment.
And the sunrise this morning, you've just seen the images, was incredible. Anyway, I'll tell you more later. We're going to have to go because
We'll get in trouble.
every time we put these microphones on, everyone gets really excited, and the security guards are looking at us like we're like from the BBC or something. So, all right, so we'll show you some of this, and we'll catch up later. So we've just got back from Dendera, and it was absolutely spectacular. I know I keep saying that word on this video, but that's because it's justified.
It really was, take your breath away, and we're so fortunate. As I say, not many ships get to this north of Luxor, so amazing. And this temple is the only one in the whole of Egypt that's really quite intact, isn't it? It's just... Ooh.
The most best,
Yeah.
well, it's the best preserved one. It's not had the least amount of damage. And actually, when you go in, and you just cannot believe the size of the pillars and all the intricate works. I mean, I would have just dropped the videos in a minute ago, you would have seen them. I can drop some over. The works on the ceiling, the paint's still there, the blue colour, and then it's the only one where you can go upstairs as well, because it had a staircase up which was like something out of Indiana Jones.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
And you go up onto the top, and then up there, they had the zodiac. There was a gold zodiac on the ceiling, which is now in the Louvre Museum in Paris, that Napoleon took from here, and then it's now on display in Paris. And we saw, they'd obviously put a replica in the place where it was taken from. It was just fascinating. It's just really interesting, you know, and the actual guide is just so knowledgeable. I mean, he's got master's degrees in Egyptology, and it's just, you can ask him anything, he knows the answer.
Yeah, we've learnt so much. You know, you need to have an experienced Egyptologist with you, and they are absolutely fantastic.
We just love it, and we don't feel, like I just mentioned, the safety aspect. Today when they drove us there, it was so well organised, and we had a police escort going this morning. I don't think really probably was necessary, and we're in quite a quiet area. But you know, it's just so well organised, wasn't it?
That's it. And there's just the normal sort of vendors as you're coming out trying to sell you things, but
just say no,
again,
thank you.
Firmly say no, and they leave you alone. So.
But look at this sailaway along the Nile. I mean, and with the lovely sunrise this morning. I mean, it's been a gorgeous day on board, hasn't it?
It is.
And now they're doing a sail away party up here with food, because we've been up so early and we didn't have breakfast. We're going to show you breakfast one day, but it's too early for us, so we're going to partake in the 10:30 sail away.
That's it. I was going to say it's 10:10, and it's wonderful. So we show you this amazing deck as well, and just cruising along with magnificent scenery, and yeah, we'll just pan in and show you.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we wanted to bring you some information about our travel partners, 6-Star Cruises in the UK and Luxury Only in the United States.
Yes, so 6-Star Cruises and Luxury Only offer the same work ethos as we adopted when we owned a chain of travel agencies, which is 6-star service and attention to detail.
Yeah, so if you call one of the numbers below, we've got the UK and we've got the USA, and you will receive fantastic deals, excellent service, and from time to time some special offers which are only exclusive to the Posh Travel Blog. And remember to quote Posh Travel Blog when you call.
And by booking with these companies, you will be assisting in the growth of the Posh Travel Blog.
Yes, so thank you very much for watching, and now I'll let you go back to your video. So we're back in the cabin, That was a fantastic drinks party, and cruising along with that scenery was amazing. So I'm so pleased we went up to Dendera because that scenery was just so unspoilt up there. It was amazing. Now they've got, I wanted to show you this. They give you this in your cabin, and basically you just put your telephone up to it and put the QR code on your camera and click it, and it'll take you into the daily program, the food menus, wine menus, massage menus, all the information. So it's brilliant. And once you've got it on your phone, you can drop it into iBooks if you've got an iPhone, and you've got it for the day. So that's a really useful thing. But now we're going to go and eat, because we never did breakfast this morning, and we did have a couple of snacks upstairs, and we're going to go and show you the lunch. And the lunch yesterday was divine. So we'll walk down there and show you that. But like I said earlier, we're just loving every minute of it. And this afternoon, there's a tour to Luxor Temple. Now, there's a tour about 4 o'clock, I think it is, a daylight tour, or alternatively, you can pay what they call a masterpiece collection. And you pay a supplement, and you can go in the evening when it's all lit up, and Luxor Temple's totally closed to the public, and it's only open for Uniworld customers. So we've booked that, and I'll drop the price on the screen. I can't remember the exact amount off the top of my head. It wasn't that expensive. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have the whole afternoon free now to do whatever we choose. I've got some work to do and bits and bobs. And then this evening, the illuminated Luxor Temple, which will be a real spectacle. So let's show you the lunch. So we're at lunch, and look at this lovely table we've got here with a view. And hang on, I've got to get closer so you can see. That's it. And we've got Joseph with us, who's been waiting on us, and he's fantastic.
Thanks, Joseph. Looked after us.
Really looks after us. He's getting our beers, and he's excellent. All the staff are excellent. So thank you very much. So today we have got a fantastic salad counter, and every day they've got this cheese here, and they either put something in it. Yesterday it was aubergines. Today it looks like feta. Really nice selection of salad. Everything's washed in mineral water, so you don't have to worry about, bad water on here or anything like that. And these are all fresh breads, and they're baked half an hour before service begins. So how good is that? They're really tasty, especially these ones. So cream of mushroom soup. That looks delicious. And sautéed vegetables, really nice selection. And then they've got the rice here, brown rice. And this is Baha, who's the executive chef, and I'm going to get the recipes off him because it's amazing. And potatoes in here. Yeah, and a roasted veal rack. Look at that. That looks amazing. Excellent. And there's also a freshly baked onion tart, and then grilled chicken as well. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. And there's a lovely selection of desserts. Look at these fruits: strawberries, pineapple, grapes. There's chocolate eclair cakes and all manner of things. Creme brulee style dessert. More fruit. And then we've got cookies. And look, carrot cake. Yum. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
I'm just loving the lunches. Every day they do a fresh soup. Today is cream of mushroom, and it is absolutely delicious. Probably one of the nicest mushroom soups. Stu's already asked for yesterday's recipe of the soups, but I think we'll be asking for this one too. I know in Venice it was exceptionally good as well, but this is delicious. I'm just loving these Egyptian crisp breads. I think one is okra, one is chicken, and a cheese, but so addictive, so delicious, and all washed down with a local Egyptian Saqqara beer.
So the soup was yum, as we just said, and actually every day they do a dish, an Egyptian dish, and they bring it to the table. And if you're on a big table, they bring a bigger dish. And this is like a black-eyed beans and tomato and herbs. I mean, look at that. That looks so tasty. And every day they bring and put it in the middle just for sharing. It's an Egyptian thing. So that's really nice. And I might go and get some of that rack of, is it veal? Well, I'll see whatever it is. Yeah, yum. The food, like I keep mentioning, it's so nice to actually really get authentic Egyptian food. And we love Lebanese food. And I think this has got even the edge on Lebanese food. That chef must be excellent because the flavours, the herbs, spices, everything. I mean, this is the veal. It's just falling away from the bone. just really delicious. And then they sprinkle they've got all bowls of different spices, and he said, well, sprinkle this spice over the top. It's gorgeous. And this black bean thing, like a black bean casserole, we just had some of that. It's just amazing as well. But if you want to come on this cruise and you're not into like this type of food, there's other things up there. They had tuna sandwiches, toasted sandwiches up there. There's the salad counter, there's bread, there's mushroom soup and plain chicken breast. So you don't always have to go, if this isn't your thing, yeah, then there's alternatives. But it's definitely our thing, and I think it's really excellent. Hi everyone, so we are at Luxor Temple.
Yes.
We can't talk for long because the tour guide is always telling us off.
Well, it's just so much to film though, but yeah, just to see it at night here is absolutely surreal, isn't it?
It's amazing. I'm just going to drop you some images and show you around now, but wow, I'm so pleased we came at night. And this was a supplement to come here, but it's worth every penny.
Yeah.
Right, we'll show you some more. Morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone.
So this morning, I'm just checking the mics. Yeah, we're holding the mics because we're on the bus. We've been up since 4 a.m. this morning.
Just say that's our choice, isn't it?
It's our choice. We're going hot air ballooning.
It is, yeah. We weren't sure. It's an optional extra with Uniworld, and obviously the weather permitting, but the conditions are ideal, so the balloons are taking off. But how magical will this be? So it'll be worth the 4 a.m. wake-up call.
And then we're going straight on to do the Valley of the Kings as well afterwards. So it's quite an action-packed morning. And then we go back to the ship, and then we've got free afternoon and evening. So I think we'll have a lay down then.
That's it. I think it's the Galabea dress-up evening tonight, isn't it? So,
yeah, but we'll show you the hot air balloons. We've never done this before, and this is really exciting, isn't it? So,
yeah, a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive about the landing. Some people have been before and said it bounces and sort of 15. We've been told the landing position, you've got to brace your knees because it comes down with a bounce. But
yeah, and it might drag along the floor and it might bounce.
It might fall over on its side. But anyway, our pilot, he was very good, and he's just said my landing will be smooth. So.
And the hot air balloon was built in Bristol in England, so that gives us confidence. Right then, we'll show you more.
Not waiting like 15 minutes update. Okay? The cameraman record film all the files.
Oh my God, we're off.
The heat.
We're off.
Oh my God.
Oh. So we've landed.
In a field.
And it was the perfect land. We just touched down, no dragging over, falling over. We had all these instructions about falling out of the basket and things, but no, we were fine.
Bracing yourself for landing.
I have to say, I did have a bit of I never told anybody, but at the top I thought I didn't feel great. We were about, how far high were we? 2,000 feet? And I was on the edge and I swapped with Christine and I felt better.
Yeah,
because it's the height. I'm not that great with heights.
You did really well.
But I've done it.
Really well.
And I just loved it. And everyone's really loved it. And we've got some amazing photos.
Amazing, yeah.
So, but this trip isn't actually something you can pre-book with Uniworld. It's dependent on weather, wind, and whether the tour guides can arrange it when you're actually on the river cruise. So we all mentioned that we wanted to do it, and then he said a couple of days ago, yeah, there's going to be the option. So then we all paid
$150 a head, but the best $150 we've ever spent. That it was just amazing.
It was amazing.
Blown away. I was
now we're going
petrified before we went, but I've just...
And I wasn't petrified before we went, but I was petrified when I got up there.
It's kissed the ground.
The ground never felt so good. But I wouldn't have missed it for the world. And now we're going to see the Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Queens.
Incredible, this trip really is.
So this is our amazing pilot, Omar, you've been a pilot for 17 years, you said, so really experienced. We felt totally safe in his hands, and fantastic landing, Omar. Thank you.
Thank you. We're back on the bus and we've been given breakfast by Mohammed, the tour guide. So I'll show you, hold on. There we go. What have we got in there, Christina? Oh, that's nice. Croissant and jams and and fruit.
And a drink, juice.
Well, that was very generous of them, wasn't it?
So well organised.
So now we're off to the Valley of the Kings and the Valley of the Queens, so this is going to be amazing. And then we'll have a lay down later to get over it all. So we have just gone through the Esna lock. We haven't shown you because after our 4 a.m. start, we went for a lay down and forgot, and we woke up about 3 hours later.
Yeah, solid, yeah. I think because we've been early starts, we just fell fast asleep. But we do get a second chance, and it'll probably be in the daylight, the next transit coming back through, so we'll get the chance to show you the transit then. But yeah, what a fantastic morning on the balloons, and then seeing the Valley of the Kings, and then Queen
Hatshepsut.
Queen
Hatshepsut.
And he said to pronounce it as hat, ship, and suit. You know, so Hatshepsut.
Yeah, we saw that was amazing. Went into her mortuary.
Yeah.
But it was my highlight of the day, obviously, was the balloons. But after that was going into Tutankhamun's tomb.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, we'd just watched so many programs before we came away, all about Howard Carter, how he broke into the tomb and saw the gold and all the treasures, and to actually go down through there, down those steps, and actually where he was. And Tutankhamun's mummified remains were there on display, just showed you that earlier. And so I'm pleased he's in his tomb where he's meant to be, even if he hasn't got all his paraphernalia around him.
But yeah, we've watched so many programmes, so many films, so to see the tomb and to walk down there was just surreal, really was. But yeah, and tonight we have got the Galilea
party.
Galilea
We've got to put you wait till you see us in the outfits. You'll laugh. We've made some lovely friends on here, and we're just going to have a scream tonight. So
that's it. Yeah.
We'll show you that as we go. So yeah, brilliant day.
So we're having a wonderful evening with our new friends here. Honestly, we're having an amazing time. We've got Greg.
This is Greg.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's it. And we've got Anne. We've got Josh.
Hello. Josh.
We've got Marsha.
Rose. And Raoul. Yeah. This is the best. We're on group bus 2. And if you come on this cruise, make sure this lot are with you, because you'll have a
That's it. We are. We're the 18. Oh, cheers, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So what a night we had.
Fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, such a laugh. And we've met such great people on here, so you know who you are if you're watching. Hi.
Hi all. Yeah, no, it was absolutely brilliant. Magical night, and the staff really got... It was just fantastic, yeah.
And the food was excellent, as always. They really went to town last night. We just love that the Egyptian food. It's so tasty.
It really is, yeah. And this morning we were told we could have a lion, so our tour doesn't go to 8:30. We thought, yes, that really is a lion, isn't it? Typical. It's like when you're working and you get a day off, you always wake up before the alarm clock. So we were up at...
No, Christina woke us up at 5 o'clock this morning. So of course then I was awake. So out came the phone. I had to do reels and posts, which I quite enjoyed because I just put a reel on for Tutankhamun. And so if you're watching this video and you don't watch us on Instagram or Facebook, follow us, because there's some really great reels on there from this trip and other trips that we've done.
So I think I'm just so excited and I don't want to miss anything, and we were just devastated that we fell asleep and missed the lock yesterday, but the restaurant manager here said don't worry, because it was like pitch dark when we went through, so you wouldn't have seen much, and the next transit going the other way is about 10:30 in the morning. He said, so that's really perfect, so we still can show you that one.
And today we are going, I think, is it Kom Ombo?
Kom Ombo, yeah.
Kom Ombo today, because we're in Esna. And then we're going to afternoon tea at the Old Cataract Hotel.
Which is very sort of colonial. I think Agatha Christie. It's just, lots of famous people have been there, so that will be very, very elegant.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've always wanted to go to the Old Cataract Hotel in Aswan. Well, you've been.
I've been.
Christina's done it all. So we're in breakfast, which is a miracle, because with the early starts we've been missing breakfast. So we'll quickly show you some of the breakfast, and then we'll show you some more today of what we're going to get up to. So, but great time. This is Ahmed, the hotel catering manager. Is that the restaurant manager? And this is a local dish made with fava beans called fowl. Tahini olive oil. Wow, looks amazing, doesn't it? They've got fried potatoes and some sausages. And then we've got the egg chef, good morning, and he'll cook eggs to your liking and waffles and things like that. And then we've got the salad counter and cheese. Yeah, it's quite a nice selection. Orange, pineapple, guava and tomato juice. Finally, for those of you with a sweet tooth, we've got pastries, look at these. And the toast machine. Yeah, glad we've made it to breakfast today. So we've had a fantastic morning in Kom Ombo.
Fantastic, yeah. We'll just drop you some images in now of the temple there. It was amazing though, because it's so close to the ship where we docked. You go through a lot of like market stalls, and there's a lot of
Vendors.
Vendors there, yeah.
Driving you crazy. Actually, just say no. And there was a lot today. But if you just say no, they just leave you alone. So it's nothing to worry about. And then our guide took us around, explained all the temple, which was fascinating, and right on the Nile, which is, like Christine said, you could just walk to it.
Yeah, it was so different. We've seen so many temples, but this was just so unique because it was so close to the Nile, and it was beautiful views from there as well.
And then back on the ship, they had a Zumba class, which we didn't take part in.
We'll drop some footage in, and we've just sat with our friends having morning coffee and just watching the world, or watching the Nile float by.
Oh, it's spectacular. And they did sandwiches on deck at 10 o'clock, and tea and coffees, and it's just so peaceful. And if you can see behind, it's like desert with mountains and just thousands of palm trees. It's just idyllic. It really is. It's exactly what you conjure up about a Nile River cruise.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
But now we're sailing down to Aswan, and we're going on a felucca ride, and then we're going to the Old Cataract Hotel for afternoon tea, which is like to do with the death on the Nile. I think
and a lot of celebrities have stayed there. It's really famous and a very colonial hotel. So afternoon tea there. How wonderful.
Yeah, we'll show you as we go. Morning, everyone.
Morning, everyone.
As usual, the tour guide, Mohammed, is racing ahead, and he's brilliant. And we're going to try and film. We'll get in trouble again. We're always in trouble.
Always in trouble. Always the naughty ones.
He'll be saying something in a second. So we're at Philae Temple in Aswan, and it looks amazing. So better go. We'll show you some more. Yeah, so we're at the Temple of Philae, which is on an island in the river, in the Nile River. And this temple wasn't funereal, and it wasn't ceremonial. It was to do with medicine. So I'm going to show you some more images, but so far what we've seen, it looks pretty amazing. But we better not leave Mohammed, otherwise Mohammed's going to talk into our headphones, which we've got on, and say, Christina and Stuart, what are you doing? Right, we better go. So we've had a really good morning.
Been fantastic, hasn't it? Really, really
spent too much money.
I know.
We went to the oil shop.
Oh yeah, so they had the essences there and the essential oils, and the whole process, and mixing different potions to make remedies, healing remedies, but it was absolutely fascinating. And yes, we did spend a little bit too much money on essential oils, but that was our gift to each other. We're going to massage each other later.
I bet we are.
No, because you've got a bad back.
I have got a bad back. And then we went to the papyrus shop, and they had some fantastic things, and it's traditionally made papyrus and hand painted. So if you come on this trip, you get to do all those things. And then we went to the High Dam, didn't we? Aswan High Dam. And now we're at the unfinished obelisk, which is an obelisk which Queen Hatshepsut commissioned, but it cracked and it's still in its position. So we'll show you that.
I was just going to say, Stuart's seen a lovely zodiac at the papyrus picture he wanted. If you hadn't spent so much money on the essential oils, so we're thinking about that picture.
Well, maybe not. Anyway. We'll see. All right, we'll show you the unfinished obelisk. Good morning, everyone. So we've been up and we've had an Egyptian breakfast, and now we're walking from the ship to Esna Temple. But we've got to walk through a bazaar to get there, and actually there's some quite good shops
nice
here.
Shops. He's just recommended a mother of pearl shop, and I can see the boxes here. There's some really nice things in there. So
we might buy some bits in there. But last night we had it was like a farewell party, but it was fantastic. And we sat with all our friends again, and the food was excellent. All the guys, the waiters and the maitre d' dressed up in dinner jackets, and it was really smart.
It was a real fair, and there was all candlelit in the restaurant. They made such an effort. It's just been a fantastic experience, the whole cruise. I can't speak highly enough, really can't.
We loved it.
Yeah.
And we're still loving it. So we've got today, and then then tomorrow morning we disembark, don't we?
Yeah, can you
we've got
believe?
to pack today. Oh goodness, that's awful.
And then we're heading to Cairo, which is all part of the Uniworld package. So we've got 2 more nights at the Four Seasons. So there's a few things there that we didn't show you. Breakfast and the swimming pool area. So it's a beautiful hotel, it really is. And you just can't believe how much Uniworld include. You know, all of this is included in their 11-night package.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Brilliant. It's fantastic.
Value, really.
We're really excited because we're going to be making an announcement shortly about hosting a trip on this very cruise. So if you're watching this video, then keep an eye out on our channel, because there'll probably be a video on there, or contact us if you want information. We're just trying to put it together now. So
yeah, it'll probably be sort of early 2027, so watch this space. The weather will be perfect. We've been very lucky, we've come in December, but sometimes this time of year you can't get to Dendera up north because of the levels of the waters, but they said February will be perfect, so we thought that would be the ideal time for us to escort our hosted group.
Yeah, so well, keep an eye on the channel for that, because you might be watching this video a bit way down the line and it might already be on sale. So but anyway, we're going to Esna Temple now. We'll show you some of that.
Yeah, see you later.
So Christina, there's a cellar. We're in the lock. There's a cellar.
How much?
10. It's very nice, yeah.
Anyway, Christina's just bought this for $10, and actually it's a case of throwing a plastic bag up and throwing the money back down in a plastic bag. So, thank you.
Ask it for people who pay something here. Ask.
Thank you very much. So sadly, our last day, we're disembarking the fabulous SS Sphinx. Oh, it's been an amazing week, it really has. Wonderful experience, and we're back in Luxor. Sun is just rising, and now it's about a
20-minute drive to Luxor Airport for our onward flight to Cairo, and 2 final nights at the Four Seasons in Cairo. But look, the hot air balloons are up there as well.
I don't know what they're doing this side of the river.
No, there's no wind, is there?
We were over the Valley of the Kings.
Oh, that was for me one of
what
the
an
highlight
amazing
moments.
cruise.
It has been incredible, really, really incredible. No, sad to go.
We are, but we've got 2 days in
That's it. And
Cairo. Now we better go.
Mohammed's
looking
at us with that evil eye.
We're on the bus.
Morning, everybody.
We're on the bus. We're going to the pyramids of Saqqara. We're actually going inside the pyramid.
And they're obviously the oldest pyramids. They paved the way for the pyramids of Giza, so they're much more of a natural surrounding, no deserts.
Yeah, and they're built much more roughly. They're called step pyramids. We'll show you them as we go. We can't talk very loud because Mohammed's talking and he talks all the time. So, yeah, we'll show you when we get there.
That's it. But these pyramids, I think, 5,000.
The oldest pyramid in Egypt, in the world. I think the oldest built building in the world, isn't it? It's incredible. And we'll show you as we go.
Hi, so I'd just like to introduce you to our amazing guide, Mohammed. Honestly, he's just been a hive of information. It's just been incredible. And we are at the pyramids of Saqqara today, Mohammed.
Yes, this is the step pyramid, which is also called the pyramid of Saqqara and the pyramid of King Zoser. It's the oldest and the most ancient construction from blocks of stone on earth.
Absolutely incredible.
The most ancient pyramid in Egypt as well.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you. Thank you, Christine.
Here we are.
At the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Yeah, bucket list moment for everybody on the bus.
And it's the finale of the trip. So what a way to finish this grand tour! How amazing! So let's go in and show you.
So we have actually come to the end of our trip, which has been absolutely magnificent.
And what a way to finish here at the Pyramids of Giza that we all see all our lives, and it's a surreal moment to be here. And on the last day of the trip, what an experience it's been.
Yeah, like you say, you've seen them all your life, but when you actually see them with your own eyes, it's just magical. It really is magical. The rest of our group have just gone in to see the Sphinx, so we're going to head there in a minute. And yeah, I mean, it's just been like, we can't complain about anything. The hotels, the Four Seasons have been really, really excellent. The organisation has been second to none. The food on board the cruise, the places we've seen, the tour guide.
It has been phenomenal. It really has. There's not one day where it's just been one kaleidoscope of experiences after another. It's just been incredible. And like I said, it's such good value, really, what's included. I mean, the Four Seasons rack rates alone are about $800 a night when we wanted to stay an extra night. So that's all included. They've just ushered us through. We've had internal flights, transfers, top Egyptologists with us. It's been incredible, it really is. And just all we have to do is turn up, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you come on this trip, you're looking and you think, oh God, I might be all templed out, temples. But I can tell you, all the temples are different. They've all got something unique about them. And just to see them all, some are better preserved than others. Some have got better frescoes on the ceiling. Others have got a fantastic location on the River Nile. And it's just amazing.
Yeah, like I say,
I keep saying that, but it is.
A kaleidoscope of experiences, absolutely mind-blowing.
And the other thing you might be thinking is, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared about the security. We have not felt uncomfortable once on this entire trip. And actually, they randomly put security guards with tour groups, and we've got one today. But we've just not seen anything. The Egyptian people are so friendly. We've had no security issues whatsoever. And the other thing that you worry about when you think about Egypt, oh, I'm going to get bad stomach, I'm going to be ill and all that. None of us have had any stomach troubles whatsoever.
No.
With food or water, where that's concerned.
No, and on the ship they wash everything in mineral water, all the salads, all the vegetables, plenty of mineral water in your cabin, so for cleaning teeth. But no one has had a dodgy tummy or anything. It's just been spotless, really. Phenomenal, this trip.
And the most exciting news is we want to come back and we want to bring subscribers with us. So we're going to actually do a hosted trip. When this video goes live, it might be arranged. But if you're interested, it'd be on our channel and on our Instagram pages. But if it isn't, then just DM us so we've got your information. As soon as it goes live, we'll let you know. But it'll be the same trip, the exact same trip that you've just seen on this video, and it'll be for around February 2027. So that's what we're trying to plan on at the moment.
So how exciting is that? So it'll be lovely to see you there, and we'll be with you and sharing this wonderful experience with you.
Yeah, so thanks for watching.
Yeah.
This has been one of our greatest adventures, I would say. Yes, we've been shepherded around and we haven't had to think for ourselves, but that's been quite idyllic, quite wonderful, hasn't it?
It really has, and we've had the most amazing group. So if you're all watching, we're lifelong friends. You've all been just so wonderful, and
we're going to miss you all.
A pleasure.
And we're all in the WhatsApp group. And hello to everybody who appears in the background on the video. Everyone on bus 2, we think you're all wonderful. We've had such a good time. So so anyone wants to contact us, please go ahead. Any questions? But remember to subscribe for future videos.
Yes, a thumbs up always helps.
Thumbs up if you like the video, and that's it.
That's it, and we'll be putting some links into the full ship tour and the cabin guides as well, so you can have a look at the various cabin and suite categories on board the SS Sphinx.
Wow, is all we can say. So for now, bye everybody.
Bye everyone.
See you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. So Greg, what did you think of your Uniworld cruise?
Oh, I had really high expectations going in with the reputation of Uniworld, and they completely exceeded them. I mean, this was a bucket list trip for me, and it was magical from the very beginning. How else? I mean, how many times did we have to be saying to ourselves, we're on the Nile. Exactly. We're on the Nile.
Yeah, we did say that a lot of times.
And then, to end, to start with the older part, but the young old, and then end with the old, sort of the perfect way. So,
excellent.
No, they were fantastic. They did
Brilliant.
a great job.
That's what we wanted to hear. Perfect. Thank you. So, Josh and Anne, what did you think of your Uniworld cruise?
Well, we had pretty high expectations because this is our 5th cruise with Uniworld, but it actually exceeded our expectations. I think for me, what I loved the most was the variety of activities. I felt really safe the whole time, and the food was amazing.
And one of the things I was really worried about was getting sick over here.
Yeah.
Really didn't have a problem with that. Nobody on our cruise had any illness issues from the food. And it just was a very special cruise. It was very different than some of the other Uniworld cruises, but in a really good way.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And it's lovely to meet you both.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
You too.
Take care. So, Ralph and Rose, what did you think of your Uniworld cruise?
Well, this was our first Uniworld cruise, and our expectations were unsure to a greater extent. And I will just say that this, before going into any detail, absolutely surpassed any expectation of the whole trip that we had.
That's fantastic to hear.
Yeah, we really didn't know what we were going to be finding on this cruise, but it really has exceeded our expectations.
Amazing.
The staff couldn't do enough for us. The food was excellent. The company was great. And our whole experience has just been so wonderful.
That's so great to hear, and we totally agree with you on all your points. That's amazing, and really nice to make friends with you both as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It was fantastic.
Thanks. Cheers.